Hey y'all, it is Ludwin and this is another No Man Walks Alone drop video. Today I have the pleasure of walking you through another installment for the Spring Summer 25 316. We've got some shirts, some shorts, some pants, a good little spread. You can make some outfits out of this. Yeah, let's dig into the details. The first up we have is the Cabana shirt. The Cabana shirt is something we had from 316 last season. We kind of went with more, or they offered more of like a classic Guayabera look. It had like rope embroidery going down. This time it's kind of bringing that shirt into the 316 world. We have kind of that in between muted, like very dark green, grayish tone. I feel like there's like rocks out there that have this color, and it's just, I don't know the specific word for it, but if you do, please let me know. But I'm calling it like really dark gray green right now. Seems pretty good. You still get some of that embroidery going down the same way that we had on the previous iteration, but instead it's kind of more like a jacquard. So there's the textures there, but it's not super apparent. And it falls very flat and nicely. It feels like a very fine cotton. You still get the Guayabera details of those like two hand pockets going down over there. They're pretty well hidden, you know. I feel like when they fall flat, you don't really see it because they do really strong pattern matching over there. Very close attention to detail. Another attention to detail that you'll see with 316 is you're going to have that classic cross cut back. So just the yoke as opposed to like a Western yoke or a flat yoke. They just have these two crossing panels, and I think it's just a really sweet detail. I feel like it's an if you know, you know. If you see someone on the street with a shirt and you may not recognize the exact shirt, but you'll see that crossover and you're like, that's 316. There's someone like me who likes good clothes. Yeah, this is going to be a relaxed fit. You can take your usual size. It's going to be a little roomy. You could layer it over a tank or a tee, wear it open, kind of like a summer jacket vibe. Very dope. The next up is kind of another kind of like resort wear shirt. This is the leisure shirt. So where that one you're wearing a Cabana, this one you don't have to be in a Cabana. Just you can't be working in this shirt. It's not a work shirt. You have your time off. You're vibing. The colors are very pretty rich, kind of like cocoa brown. It's a Japanese milled cloth, I think made specifically for 316. And it just has this kind of like open lacy stripes going down. So it's a tonal stripe more or less. And it's not like a super open section, so you're not seeing skin through it. You're just getting a nice little variation of texture. This is it on Kenshawn. He's wearing a size large. Size large. He's taking his regular size. So it's not a super boxy thing, but it's not super slim. It's just a regular fitting, good style shirt. The most iconic detail is going to be that one piece open collar. You'll see this on some of our, I think like G Glacier, we have some shirts that are like this. On like Spanish Tiba jackets, it has stuff like this. So it's a detail that's in the menswear space. It just feels very relaxed, very, I don't know, kind of almost sailory a little bit. But in this context, it's not given that. It's just given you're chilling, time off. It's nice. Next up, we've got the third short sleeve shirt we got from 316, and kind of in a similar theme where it's stripes created by more open spaces. This is their knit full placket shirt, except it has like mesh stripes going all the way down. The mesh stripes I think are done really, really nice. A lot of times you'll see these lacy shirts and it will see a good amount of skin. But this, although it's a summer shirt, it's cotton. So it does have, it's built up with pretty high though. I guess it's hard to capture, but it sets off the skin. So I feel like you almost get a shadow casted on you. So you actually don't even see too much skin. But what you do get is kind of just stripes created by the lack of space, the negative space going on. So really sweet texture, really good shirt. It feels substantial. It feels nice. You could layer this over a tee, or you can just wear it on its own. I think it's still going to be pretty good looking, even for the more like conservatively dressed people out there. The body has a nice like rib at the bottom. It's not cinching it in too much, so you're not going to get like a bubble shape or anything. It's just going to kind of lay flat and relaxed. But that's take your usual US letter size, and you're going to have a good time with this guy. It's a great shirt. And the next up is a shirt that we intended to stock, but we actually wound up sending it to our European branch out there. But at the time of this video's recording, that European branch has since closed. So we get to reap the benefits of that and be able to offer this shirt to you all here now worldwide, but it is stationed in the US. It's, I believe, a made in India shirt. It is their like classic, they do these Westerns, except instead of pearl snap buttons, you do their like shank buttons. So the kind of buttons that you would expect to see on like a trucker jacket, but instead finished with a pearl cap. So you still get to capture that Western vibe. You get like two flapped workwear style pockets, a nice open collar, and then you get a nice little box pleat on the back. So you get some good room, some relaxed shape, and those buttons are also echoed down here. on the cuff. So, you know, when you like show someone like your watch, you're just waving high, you're still flexing on them because it's nice. It looks good. The color we're really big fans of, nice rusty tone. I think it works with a lot of 316 stuff you're going to see. Perhaps maybe all of the trousers that we're stocking. It's going to be nice. Yeah, great shirt. Take your usual size. It's going to fit good. And speaking of the bottoms, we're now into another section of 316. I'm going to move these over here so you get a better view. We're starting it off with some shorts. 316 shorts. We've stocked them before. We got them again this time. Usually they're in kind of more like cozier fabrications. This is still cozy, but I feel like when you read the description of it, it's not going to sound as much because it is a stone-washed herringbone twill. So I feel like this is something that you're used to seeing on like fatigues or other like milsurp garments. But this time we have it done in the short. I really like it. It's kind of not as stiff as you'd expect the cloth to be because it is stone-washed, so it has kind of a lived-in both feel and look to it, so it seems really cozy. I'm wearing a pair here. I'm taking a size XL. I'm kind of between like large, XL. I could have gone large, would have been fine, but I really do like the volume that you get in the leg from sizing up. It just kind of creates like, I don't know, some nice dimension. I think it's still pretty wide cut in the leg, so your true size will also get you that. But if you find yourself in between sizes, this is me saying you can't go wrong with one or the other. We have two colors, classic beige and then the stone-washed charcoal. You know, it's not a flat color, looks good. It's kind of hard to tell, TBH, but it has a tuck going on. I feel like with the elastic, you get cinching and gathering up at the top, but it also has a pleat there. So that's gonna kind of be your insurance to make sure you're getting the room you want in the legs. But it's a good inseam, good pockets going on. I'm a big fan. Next up, in that same charcoal cloth that I've got my shorts in, we also have an update to their cargo trousers in these guys too. The cargo trousers also feature an easy waist, but instead of being fully elasticated like the shorts, you only get it on the sides. And it does have belt loops as well. So I feel like when you're wearing a belt with this, you can't even tell that you're living the easy life, just covering it up, living cozily, while guys are adjusting their pants all the time. You're like, dude, I never do that. I never need to adjust my pants because I bought these pants. And that's a really good idea. It's really smart. Yeah. It has cargo pockets on the side, so you're not getting, or you also get the hand pockets. I thought you didn't. They actually surprised me with an extra little pocket. That's so nice of them. So you get the on-seam side pockets and you get the cargo pockets down here, bellows cut. So instead of being like a pleat or anything, it's just this one little bit of like detailing, like almost a dart that allows for extra space. It's those like flat pockets that are buttoned, so it's hard for me to reach into it right now. I'm gonna talk while I try and open it up so you can see, yeah. So one side, so nobody's getting into that. You could wear this traveling, you're never gonna get pickpocketed ever because you're gonna carry all your stuff in here in this very protected pocket. You have two flat pockets on the back, not patched, so you know, a little inconspicuous, still looks very nice. It's I believe this one is based off of like their like relaxed straight fit, so it is a very wide and kind of straight fitting pant. I think it, especially in this like softer cloth, it lends itself to like pooling towards the bottom, wearing it with like either a big chunky shoe to lean into that or a soft shoe like this loafer, and it will just look very elegant, which is not a word I usually describe cargo pants as, but I think that it works. Lastly is a shape that you know from 316. This is the Easy Pant. I think we had it from the first season we picked them up. This is in their cotton linen blend, hand loomed cloth, goodness. So you can see the irregularity that goes on in making that cloth with a mixture of fibers. It's a nice feeling. It feels good. We've had other colors in this cloth in the past. I believe this one has a little bit more cotton than linen though, so it does feel kind of more substantial to it, which is nice, but you still get a very breathable, decently quick drying cloth going on there. Two pockets on the back. You get the front tuck. And this one is based off of their CS fit, so their classic straight. So it's not going to be super relaxed. It's going to be fit similar to like your usual, you know, like classic 501 type vibe, but done in a really nice soft cloth, fit for the springer. Yeah, that's it. That's 316. Let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me your favorite number that's not 316. Take care.